And again, it's not all that warm here tonight. It's a damp evening.
Alomar on the first pitch. His opposite number, catcher Mike McFarland, retires him. And this 1995 Division Series game is brought to you by Lexus Luxury Automobiles, the result of a relentless pursuit of perfection, much like the playing career of Bob Uecker. The most prescribed medication of its kind is now for heartburn. Tagamet, HB, and Burger King, where you can get your burger's worth.
To finish my story about Dennis Martinez, okay? I don't know what he's doing now. If he's... No, there he is. I thought he maybe was a little sick, but he's all right. But on a fairly cool night here, Bob, when we said we had rain all day here and it's damp and cool tonight, he may be starting to stiffen up a little bit, but there is nothing doing in the Indians bullpen, so he's coming back out for the 7th for sure.
At age 40, Martinez pitched 3 complete games, 2 of them shutouts. Clemens did not pitch a complete game all year. We're in the bottom of the 6th, 2-0 Boston and 2-0 to Lofton.
Well, both of these guys have pitched beauties tonight. Valentin's home run back in the 3rd, the only scoring in the game.
Foul back 2-1.
Clemens got out of a jam back in the 4th. His only real problem tonight. And Lofton led off with a base hit. Then Baerga followed with a 1-out single, but he pitched out of it, striking out Bell and then getting Eddie Murray on a ground ball.
3-1. Again to Lofton. Hit sharply to second base, but right at Alicea. Well, Clemens has had several 3-ball counts in the last couple of innings, but he still hasn't walked anybody.
And he went right back to number 1 on Lofton. Again, why take a chance on walking Lofton with not so much Vizquel, but the big guys to follow Baerga and Bell and Murray, and he came right with a fastball, and he gets the ground out, the 4-3 ground ball. And as you said, Bob, still to walk a batter tonight. He struck out 4.
Vizquel 0 for 2. Things did not look good for the Red Sox pitching staff when the season began. Clemens was hurting. Wakefield was in the minors. Hansen was coming out of the free agent hobo camp in Homestead down in Florida. He came on to win 15. Aguilera was in Minnesota.
Yep.
Stanton was in Atlanta. Dan Duquette really pieced a lot of this together on the fly.
He sure did. Dan Duquette here in the ballpark tonight. We had a chance to visit with him earlier.
Let's go to Hannah Storm real quick here.
Bob, Braves Rockies tied at 3, bottom of the 7th. Greg Maddux has loaded the bases, facing the top pinch hitter in baseball, John Vanderwall, but he gets him to ground into a 1-2-3 double play. The Rockies' threat is ended. Maddux has allowed 9 hits with no strikeouts, but the Braves are still okay, Bob.
And again, Clemens goes to 3 balls, this time 3-1 to Vizquel. Watching that play from Colorado reminds us that in addition to everything else he does well, Maddux is a good hitting pitcher and an exceptional fielder. He's won several Gold Gloves, so he helps himself in so many ways. Now the 3-1. And there's the first walk of the night.
Well, it's something that Clemens didn't want to do, and especially with a guy like Vizquel, who is not a major threat for the Red Sox. Vizquel knew that pitch was outside all the way. He's aboard the first walk, and now you've got Baerga with home run power. There's the Boston bullpen. It'll be Clemens all the way here, unless something major happens in this inning with 2 outs.
A strike to Baerga, fly to Greenwell, then dropped a soft single in front of Mike in left field in the 4th. Clemens steps off. Vizquel back to first. A 2-out walk here in the 6th. Valentin's 2-run homer. Opposite field shot in the 3rd, the only scoring. Oh, 0-2.
Clemens in front of Baerga now. 0-2.
Another one for Griffey. The first was a solo. This is a 2-run shot off David Cohn, and they've tied the game at 4. Good one at Yankee Stadium.
See if Clemens is going to try to put Baerga away here or waste one on him. Vizquel aboard.
One and 2.
It's bad enough when you've got a guy like Clemens, Bob, who's on a roll and throwing hard. Not only the fact that he throws hard, but he still tries to spot pitch and just missed the outside corner on Baerga. His strikeouts tonight have been mainly on fastballs, with the exception of Belle back in the 4th when he got him on a splitter.
It holds at 1 and 2.
You know, we were talking earlier with Mike Hargrove about his selection of catchers for this game tonight with Martinez, and the same holds true for a guy like Clemens with McFarland in there. No matter what you put down as the catcher, I mean, these guys have been around so long. They're mostly, for the most part, going to pitch their own game.
The runner going, and a bouncing ball toward the vacated hole. Vizquel rounds second. They'll have runners at the corners with 2 out. With Valentin covering, the shortstop, because it was a left-handed hitter, switch hitter batting left in this case, what would have been a routine bouncing ball to the normal shortstop's position goes through.
Absolutely. There's the break by Vizquel, and as Bob said, with Valentin going to cover at second, that ball hit right at him. Had he been at his shortstop position, right at him, there you see, that's where you'd have been standing, right there. The Indians wind up with runners at first and third for Albert Belle, down 2-0. One of the things that Hargrove, trailing here 2-0, trying to get something going, trying to generate something, and Belle responds with his second opportunity here tonight, if he can respond, to do some damage, either putting Cleveland on top or get him on the board anyway.
Clemens faced him with 2 on and 1 out in the 4th and struck him out with a great split finger. Starts him with a strike.
Told you earlier tonight that Mike Hargrove has been on the home plate umpire and the third base umpire, Welke and Rocky Rowe, about Clemens not coming to a complete stop from his stretch.
The 0-1 pitch is slammed toward the gap in left center field. And this ball short hops the wall. 1 run is home. Baerga's being waved home. Here's the throw toward the plate. It is not in time. Not in time. On his way to third is Belle, and he's in there too. Uke at Baerga at the plate, trying to score from first on the 2-out double, but McFarland couldn't handle it cleanly. Otherwise, they've got him.
I thought they had him. I really did. The throw right on target. Al Nipper out there one more time for another conference with Roger Clemens, but a good throw, a perfect throw to McFarland, and the sliding Baerga kicked it away. Here's that last offering. Remember how we talked earlier today about pitching Belle and anything upstairs, he's going to hurt you? That's where that pitch was. He hits one to the gap. Here's the relay throw. Perfect one-hopper. And they've got Baerga. If McFarland hangs on, he dropped the ball. Good throw. Should have been out. Should have been out.
Look at Murray frantically signaling, get down, get down. Valentin's relay was a beauty. Now Murray slams one through the hole, and Belle trots home. And the Indians are in front 3-2. With 2 out, walk to Vizquel, single on the hit and run by Baerga, 2-run double by Belle. With McFarland unable to hold the ball at the plate, they could have been out of it, still leading 2-1. First pitch single by Murray, and now Thome fouls it off.
Al, the problem for Clemens here, after 2 outs, the walk to Vizquel. The walk to Vizquel. That allows Baerga to come on. Then the big double by Albert Belle. Jim Thome looking for a new piece of wood now. And then Eddie Murray, another big base hit for Murray. All after 2 were out, as you said, Bob.
And McFarland has been charged with an error on the play at the plate. So Belle gets 1 RBI, and only the first run of this inning is earned.
Should be. It was a good throw, and McFarland couldn't handle it. You know, one of the things that we talked about this on one of our earlier games, Bob, the fact that a lot of catchers today on plays at the plate leave that mask on. And I guarantee you, sometimes you lose the flight of the ball looking through the bars on a ball coming and a runner coming at the same time. That was one of the things that old catchers and coaches used to tell you. Get rid of the mask so you can see and possibly even throw the mask up along the line. And if the umpire doesn't kick it out of the way, or somebody, you're going to make that runner have to do something he normally wouldn't do. That was a good throw. McFarland should have caught it. And he still can't believe he didn't.
3 home in the 6th. 1-2 to Thome. Even though Baerga was off with the crack of the bat with 2 out, the ball was hit so hard and it was played cleanly off the wall. The first throw to Valentin was true, and Valentin's relay was right there.
Right on target. Yep. I didn't think Baerga would score. I really didn't.
Misses the inside corner. Jeff Newman, the third base coach, even though Baerga could have been out, did the right thing. If you force somebody to make a perfect play, which Valentin did, and it would have been a perfect play if McFarland had fielded it and made the tag, if you force them to make a perfect play, that's a good gamble.
Absolutely. Eddie Murray enthusiastically saying, yep, another run.
They check at third. Thome is punched out. Second time he's fanned. But as Clemens walks off, his lead is gone, and we're back after this from your local station.